Here we are in Dudley for Tungsten Hold'em. We've got Steve Beaton. Steve, thanks for joining us. First of all, congratulations on a great run at the UK Open. Must have felt good to show everyone that you can still mix it with the best of them.
Yeah, I mean, I'm always hanging around. You know, I'm there about most of the time. I'm just a bit disappointed I didn't go further. I mean, in the end, Michael Smith, he did play well, especially his finishing. And I needed to keep on top with him, but he ran away with the quarters. But yeah, I was happy with the weekend, really, for that.
It was almost the look you gave him at the back of the stage when he hit, I think it was 1-2-1, you were just like, what have I got to do here?
Oh yeah, he just never missed anything, you know, and even when I left to finish, he still poked it out. And I missed chances as well earlier on, so it's my own fault, really, for not getting in.
As I say, you've played well all year, but not had the results. I look back at some of the Pro Tour results, you've been losing with high 90s and 100 averages, so that must be frustrating, but also pleasing in one way as well.
Well, that's what, when I did the interview there, he says, like, the semis and the final, you've been there for a long time. And I said, well, it's not through like my averages, because like you just said, you know, I've been 95s, 100 here and there, and you need to be doing those averages to compete nowadays. You know, it's no good having 85, 90. You're just not going to be there. So yeah, I've been playing really well, and you know, there's only going to be one win at the end of the day, and if you're both averaging 95 or 100, you know, it's toss of a coin then, really, at the end of the day.
Shows how far the sport's come, because beforehand, 95 would have won you a tournament, let alone a game. Obviously, you've seen lots of things in the game. Some of the youngsters coming up, are they even surprising you, the things they're doing?
Yeah, I mean, the thing with the youngsters is, I mean, a lot of the days now are longer. You've got to last longer, you know, and obviously the younger you are, the more fit you are, and they tend to last longer. But yeah, I mean, the standard at the moment is unbelievable. You know, the youngsters, like you say, are coming through. They've got no fear, you know. They just seem to get up there and win. But the thing is that they're going to have a come down sooner or later. You know, they can't always stay up there. So it's how they deal with it long term, really.
As well, yourself back up to 21 in the world, knocking on the door of the top 16 again. Would you like to get back into that top 16?
Oh, of course we would. Yeah. Obviously, yeah. I mean, that's the whole reason I played darts. You know, is to compete and to be up with the best. You know. Maybe I haven't got the determination of some of them, but I enjoy the game, and I do like to compete. But you know, it's like you say, with the standard, it's hard, and you know, you can't afford to miss. And you know, I'm just so fortunate that I'm still going, really. And you know, if I can last another few years, I'm more than happy.
You put it down to, like you said, about enjoyment there. Is that part of the reason why you are still successful? Because you see some of the older pros coming towards the end of their career, and it looks like they're not enjoying it.
Well, you know, I'm getting paid, like I've said it before, I'm getting paid for something I enjoy doing. You know, what other jobs, you know, I think a lot of them don't realise how fortunate they are. You know, if you are good at something, well, why not make the most of it, and you can make a living out of it. You know, when I won the Worlds, the darts were struggling then. You know, you didn't have the money that's involved with it now, and the opportunities everybody's got now is unbelievable. You know, I wish I could turn the clock back 20, 30 years, but you know, unfortunately I can't. But you know, if you're a decent player, you've got that ability, you could go quite far. Like Michael's proved the point. You know, you could be up the top with the rest of them.
Back when you won your world title, could you ever foresee where darts is now from where it was?
No, I mean, it used to be struggling and everything when they had the split and everything, and it was when Barry come in and Barry says, you know, we're going to do this and do that, and I'm thinking, yeah, of course we are, Barry, yeah. He says, oh yeah, I'll sort this out, yeah, we'll have people, we'll have Premier League and all this lot, and you're thinking, yeah, and it's unbelievable, absolutely. When you watch the Premier League now, I mean, last week, Aberdeen, unbelievable, you know, and you're getting, you know, up to 10,000 people watching a darts match. You know, the atmosphere is great. You know, I think it's the second sport to football on Sky at the moment. They say. So no, I didn't think in a month of Sundays it was going to get to this standard. No.
One of your old pals as well, Barney, calling it a day at the end of the year. A glittering career. But is it sad to see him on stage the way he is at the moment? Because he doesn't seem to be enjoying it at all at the moment.
The thing is, when you call it a day, you've got to sort of call it a day. You know, it's one of them things. He obviously thought he's got another year in him, and maybe I think with Barney, he's just not going his way this year. You know, he's still got the ability there. You know, he's just obviously not going his way, and you're going to have ups and downs. And you know, it's unfortunate it's his last year and it's just not going his way at the moment in the Premier League. But the Premier League is a lot of pressure, you know, and I think he's just got to enjoy it now. You know, it's his last year, so he says. So, you know, take what he can out of it, really.
As well, the DRA is quite topical at the moment. Obviously, you're never in the DRA's bad books, but as a player, some of the fines they're handing out now, does that make you think twice about what you do on stage or like in a Pro Tour event?
I feel for a lot of the players. You know, they've been fined and all this lot, you know, for different things. I think Sky push them to, you know, show their emotions and all this lot, and then suddenly they'll cap it. You know, it is hard to draw a line on things, but you know, that's what Sky want. You know, they want, you know, the crowd involvement and things like that, and they want players, you know, expressing themselves. So, you know, you're always going to have problems. You're always going to have conflicts. You know, it's a one-on-one sport. You know, it's, at the end of the day, you know, touchy feelings. You know, people are going to get, you know, upset with each other.
Steve, thanks for joining us. We'll let you get back to the practice board. Thanks for taking time out with us. It's a pleasure, mate, as always. Thank you very much.
Cheers, thanks.